Murgatroyd, very interesting character, and I think it has a lot of potential because he's kind of this alien guy that's been wandering the galaxies. I think he's the type that if he gets the chance, will shoot first, but never has a gun. He makes his living from Space Hock, and he's traveling in his spaceship, that he probably won in a gambling match.
My name is Stan Alto, and I play Murgatroyd on Space Hock. I got the audition notice for casting from Nicholas Palinka, and I started to read just the characters and what was available. And once I read it, I was like, okay, well, this is something that I have to get. I just kind of put everything into developing the outside of who the character was from an immediate standpoint, where he's been in space for a long time. So who is Murgatroyd from the start? And so without a script, I just kind of made him myself and then branched out from there.
He was just very gung-ho when he came in, and he had that energy of, he wanted to see this through. So he was a very strong addition to the team.
I really wanted to jump at the chance to play something that would bring me out into the universes.
And he did a great job as Murgatroyd, running through the woods, except that one time he fell. And action.
I think it was the tiniest little branch or something, and it just kicked my foot out from underneath me, and I was like, uh-oh, I'm going down.
BRAD. So in our universe, the ships have their own artificial intelligence, and they're fully operational brains, and they have kind of some emotions, maybe too many sometimes.
Unplug me. I see how it's gonna be. You threatened my life. Fine, I won't talk about her.
I am Andrew Balson, and I play Brad. Because the character was a voice part, I felt like I could push it emotionally and melodramatically to the point where it still worked and it got a lot of comedy out, but I don't think it would have worked if there was a physical embodiment of the character. So it was really cool organically on set to think this is where Brad's gonna be, but there was another step, and I got to keep pushing him to the point where I had pushed Brad to a lot further than not only what I thought he would be when I read the script, but also what I thought he would be after the first day of shooting, and a little bit of the performance. So it definitely grew in the environment, and actually doing it live probably helped that. I wonder if I did it like ADR, if that would have been the final performance or not.
And he just got into it, and he played, and he was almost like watching a character actor doing animation's voice, and he was just doing all this crazy stuff for a little box that just sits there.
I like being interactive, so I'm here.
We were thrown the idea from the person who Brad was named after, Brad Allen, and he made the joke, what if this ship had marital problems?
You think she's at a spaceport again with all those other ships?
I don't care.
Yes, you do.
And we went with it, and that ended up with Wendy, his space wife.
Does he not know I have a galactic ID?
WND is another AI who's the love of Brad's life. Definitely in that relationship, Brad put in more than WND. Brad, this is his Romeo and Juliet. WND, this is her Thursday.
I'm Becky Suttle, and I played Wendy.
That's my first time working with Becky. And she was, into it. We worked on the character a bit. She got into it. She got more and more like an ex-wife. At the end, she was just like, this is awesome. And she was wearing the role quite well.
It's really neat to play her because I get to be a person that I'm never like, and to kind of have attitude and not be patient with people and push them around.
Let us crash. I don't wanna die!
So one of the effects we did was the wall of fog falling down from the top of the set when Brad turns off life support. So we had an aluminium hose going across the top of the set and a big vat of dry ice, and off to the side of the camera I pour in about a litre of hot water, and then all this fog just falls through the set, and it gives a really cool effect. It's very very Star Trek like. It's very it's sort of a staple of sci-fi to have your falling fog.